So let's get right into it. We're going to talk about how to find the right dog trainer for you and your dog right here in Chesapeake, Virginia. The whole idea is to get you both working together so you can really enjoy everything this area has to offer.
Just picture it for a second. You're on a nice, relaxed walk on the trails at Great Dismal Swamp. No pulling, no stress. Or maybe your dog is just sitting politely while you stop to chat with a neighbor in Greenbrier. That's really the goal, isn't it? A happy, well-behaved dog who you can take anywhere with confidence?
Okay, so first things first, you have to ask yourself, what do you actually need help with? Are we talking about a brand new puppy who needs to learn, well, everything? Or maybe your dog is an angel at home, but the second you get that leash on, it's like you're walking a tiny, furry freight train. Figuring out your main priority, whether that's just a basics or a specific issue like jumping on guests, that's always step one.
Now, you've generally got two main options to think about. In-home training is really great because the trainer comes to you and works on problems exactly where they happen. Like barking at the front door or surfing the kitchen counters. But then you have group classes, which are fantastic for teaching your dog how to listen and stay focused even when there are other dogs and people around. And that is a huge skill for any public place.
As you start looking around, you're going to see this term a lot: positive reinforcement. Pretty much every modern science-based trainer uses this approach. And it's so much more than just handing out treats. It's really about building a relationship with your dog where learning is a fun game. This way, you get results that actually stick because they're built on trust, not fear.
All right, don't let this alphabet soup scare you. You do not need to memorize what all these different letters mean. Just think of them as a quick sign of quality. When you see credentials like these, it tells you that a trainer has put in the work, studied hard, and passed some tough exams. It's a good shortcut to finding someone who's serious about their profession.
Okay, so you found a trainer you're interested in. What do you ask them? Well, here's your cheat sheet. You want to know what methods they use to make sure it's all positive. You also want to hear how they're going to tailor the plan specifically for your dog. And it's always good to ask how you'll both know your dog is making progress and exactly what you should be doing for homework.
And of course, we've got to talk about price. Just to give you a ballpark figure, a single private lesson right here in the Chesapeake area is probably going to be somewhere in this range. Now, that can change depending on the trainer's experience, but it gives you a solid place to start when you're thinking about your budget.
And as you can see here, the costs can really vary depending on what you need. A group class that runs for a few weeks might be a couple $100s total, but a full board and train program where your dog lives with the trainer, well, that's a much bigger financial commitment. Buying a package of private lessons can also be a good way to save some money over paying for them one by one.
Now, really quick, let's cover a couple of local rules. This one's simple. Unless you are physically inside a fenced-in official dog park, your dog has to be on a leash. That goes for all the parks, all the trails, and just walking down the sidewalk in your neighborhood. It's for everyone's safety.
And here's the other big one. In Chesapeake, your dog needs a city license, and you've got to renew it every single year. You'll need to show proof that their rabies vaccination is up to date to get it. It's a really important system that helps get lost dogs back home quickly.
So, once you and your trainers start making progress, you'll need good places to practice those new skills. For working on things off-leash in a safe spot, the dog parks at Chesapeake City Park or Elizabeth River Park are perfect. And for practicing those calm leash walking skills with real-world distractions, you can't beat the trails at Northwest River Park or the Great Dismal Swamp.
If you remember one thing from all this, let it be this. A trainer gives you the roadmap and the tools, but the real magic, the real progress, that happens with you. It happens in all those little practice sessions you do every day. That consistency is what builds reliable, lifelong habits.
Ultimately, finding a good trainer isn't just about stopping a dog from barking or pulling. It's about building a stronger, better connection with them so you can go out and enjoy life together with confidence. We hope you find a great training partner, and we wish you and your dog all the best as you get out there and enjoy everything Chesapeake has to offer.